we are Team 21. I'm Nancy and I'm joined by my team members Ray and Annabel. Our project is similar to a Dance Revolution or a DDR pad where we constructed a pressure response pad with 4 directions, left, right, up, and down that interacts with an open source DDR game through Arduino programming.
We set out to recreate a Dance Revolution pad which could be constructed at home and personalized for specific sensitivities such as step strength. For example, if you tend to stomp really lightly with your left foot, you can increase the sensitivity for the left arrow.
The primary motivation behind this idea was to design an interactive activity which would present well and inspire people to dance at the Capstone 6 Fair. Furthermore, the dance pad essentially serves as keyboard arrow keys, enabling the board to be connected to a variety of online games.
The project converts a 3x3 board of squares into a set of keyboard arrows via interactions between pressure sensors attached to the cardinal directions of the pad and an Arduino MKR0. For the pressure sensors, we used large FSRs that collected quantitative pressure data between 0 and 1024.
The arrows on the computer are triggered when pressure is applied to the corresponding square on the dance pad and when the magnitude of pressure exceeds an adjustable threshold coded into the Arduino. For our project, we used 500 as the threshold, as this tended to be the perfect average amount of pressure that was enough to trigger a response.
We knew our threshold had to be at least greater than 200, and this was the amount of pressure that the board pieces and foam placed on the FSR at a baseline reading. Overall, our team sought to design a memorable and perhaps nostalgic experience for an audience at the design fair, a driving motivation which inspired this project. The dance board allows for people to test their skills and also have some fun.
For testing purposes, we used a scratch version of DDR which was easily played using the arrow keys on a keyboard. This was compatible with the code that we had written to connect the board to the keys.
Here's a little clip of Professor Marco testing out our board. As you can see, you click the arrows on the board as the arrow buttons float up the screen.
Because we knew this would be a very active game, we made a laser cut box in the makerspace to protect the breadboard. This actually ended up saving our project during the design fair, and sometimes people would back up into the breadboard.
We had a lot of fun at the design fair and so many people came to test out our board and try to beat a high score. 4 people actually ended up winning the game. In the future, we hope to implement our own game with music of our choice.
It would also be really cool to implement adding additional buttons so that the game could solely be operated by the board. During the design fair, we had to start the game each time and we had to go on the laptop and click the start button to start the game.
Another feature we would add is that every time we step on the arrow board, the LEDs on that board will be lit. At the circuit level, this can be achieved with potentiometers and FSRs. At the code level, this can be done with the analog read and analog write functions.